wanna take things slow. Put my mind in cruise control.
Jeez. Oh my goodness.
Yo.
I love that song, man. Oh, first and foremost, if you're hearing my voice from now, if you're seeing my face, it's the boy Dev. Sitting to the left of me, it's the boy Dave Cruz, and you are locked in to the Cruise Control here on Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. And now YouTube back with another episode, man. Dave, how you feeling, bro? How you feeling, man?
I'm glad I could do that now to the camera.
You just gonna just beat off in front of the camera? Like, what are we doing? Nah, that's gonna be your random moment for the whole episode.
I'm a disrespectful
in the middle of me talking, you're just gonna do that, John. Disrespectful, man. Oh man, Never End Up Broke Part 2 was a song we just heard. Pusha T and Simba, a beat, Dave, that was done by DJ Drama and Dr. Dre.
Wow.
You could tell the beat changed because they each did their own beat.
Wow.
That John was Thanksgiving dinner to me, man. That John was amazing. But how's everything going, Dave? Week number 2 of doing YouTube, man. How'd it feel to finally get the first YouTube video out there, bro? We live, man. We finally did it. We got some new followers on the gram. For new followers on our YouTube page, more subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to that YouTube page. The button is somewhere.
You did that last week. I definitely didn't add
in this area. Add the click joint that they be doing on the YouTube page.
I'm not doing that.
Like and subscribe right here.
You asked me how it went. It was terrible, yo.
Why? What happened?
To put together the stupid YouTube video, yo. I really think I'm Steven Spielberg out here. Dave Spielberg, yo.
But people was complimenting that joint, bro. They said Dave is a legend. Dave did a great job. Dave,
well, thank you.
Dave edits.
I appreciate it. But damn, man, it was like, yeah. No, we getting it.
It's getting there though. People was definitely giving compliments.
I saw the views.
Right.
I saw the shares and the reposts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was great to get that episode 70 off the ground.
Very much appreciated to everybody once again for everything you've done for us with all the lighting and the cameras. You guys have done it all for us. And we just want to give it back to you guys in the way we all started it. And that's with the jokes, with the topics, with the funniness, just by being us. So
give me some water.
What do I look like, boy? I don't work at a Chili's. Go get yourself.
I said please.
Get yourself some water, man. We need an intern for the Cruise Control for water and all that, man.
That's what I'm saying. We need, if anybody there can edit a video and serve occasional water, please come through.
For how much pay, Dave? Hey, relax. Oh my God, very aggressive over there, dude.
Splooge.
Just imagine getting paid.
In nut. Hold your hand out.
You just put it in your wallet.
Oh man.
Oh my
Better
God.
than Bitcoin.
How you getting paid a nut? That's crazy. Dave, last week's top five. Top five music that rats would dance to, that rats would listen to, that rats would love.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't post it.
We didn't post it.
We kind of rusty with this.
Yeah, we got to get back into our groove with the video and stuff. It's kind of all new to us. We got to get into a nice groove with it. So these first couple weeks might be a little shaky, but we'll get back into it. We'll get back into our stuff. Couple people did vote for you though.
For me?
Yeah. Wow. Sergeant Harris, definitely long time listener, hit us up in the group text, said Dave won. So that was one vote for you off rip. I heard a couple other people say the same thing. So I guess Dave's takes it last week. I guess we'll start off our YouTube go at it with Dave taking it. Remember, if you watch the YouTube, please comment under the video. Please comment under the video and let us know who won the top five. Let us know how you felt about it. Let us know everything.
You can definitely comment. Let us know. We'll make sure to get the voting up on the socials this week.
Yeah,
so that you can vote. We know that one of the best things about this podcast is that we do a top five every week, and you get the chance to vote on who won. That allows the person the next week to lead off the top five or choose who leads off the next week's top five.
That's true.
in the past, for people who are newer to our pod, we've done where we have listeners recommend stuff. If you have an idea for a top 5 you want us to debate on, it's just a chance for me and Dev to go back and forth on, things we feel are top 5 in whatever category. We've done so many. I mean, we at episode 70.
We've done 70.
Today's 71.
Yeah, we've done 70.
So, we've done just so many different top 5s, but it's fun to debate. That's how we end every episode. So if you got any ideas, send them along.
And comment down below wherever you think you should stop doing that, man. That's not going to be a thing.
Oh, all right.
Anyway, Dave, let's get right into this episode, man. We had a hilarious week this week. I gotta bring to you the good news this week. I have to start off this episode like this, man. Have you seen the the YouTube videos and the Instagram posts going around about the guy Wallow, the co-host of $1 Million Podcast? What's it called again? $1 Million Worth of Game, I believe it's called. Have you seen what he did recently for like the Thanksgiving giving back to his community? Have you seen posts about it?
I'm vaguely familiar about this because I've seen it going around on Twitter.
Okay.
And all I saw was an image of him standing outside of a store.
Yeah.
With his fists tightened up.
So
that's what you're referring to?
Yeah. So
okay.
On Thanksgiving Day, Wallow hopped on Instagram and posted a video of himself outside of a South Philly Target, telling everybody that he's treating 15 special women, the first 15 women to get to that Target, to a shopping spree. He did this on Thanksgiving Day.
And they've been in the news because I think they just got like an exclusive deal with Barstool.
Yeah, I think they got $1 million deal, I think it was, or something like that.
$1 million worth of deal.
Exactly. I truly think they got $1 million deal. I think that's what it was.
Probably more than $1 million.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. We get
$1 million is like the new 20 nowadays.
We got a $0 deal for the cruise control, so any money is good money to me.
That's true.
Sponsor us.
That's true. But they definitely got more than $1 million for it. But multi-million dollar.
Right, multi-million dollar deal. So he's Wallow goes out in front of this Target and says he's treating 15 special women to a shopping spree. Show up to this Target on Thanksgiving, and you get the shopping spree.
That's tough.
But
and he got the bread to do it.
What's the issue there?
Target was closed.
What day is he going to Target?
Thanksgiving. Which they like. To pause for a second,
go ahead.
Totally switched the game up on us. I mean, everything was open just a couple Thanksgivings ago.
What you mean?
They was doing Black Friday on Dark Wednesday. Like they kept opening earlier.
Yeah. Well, they
was getting away with that.
Well, that's when people figured.
Was it the pandemic that kind of?
Yeah, because then people figured out that you could work from home. You don't need
I
to
don't think it was that. You can't work from home on Black Friday.
Dave, no. What I'm saying is that in 2020, people found jobs to do from their house. So then when 2020 was over, those jobs were still going. So why would you go back into work and deal with all the shitty customers of like a Target or a Walmart or
you're
whatever?
You're conflating two things. Yes, the pandemic did that, but I'm talking specifically about working on Black Friday. You remember it wasn't that long ago where Black Friday sales
they would
were opening up Thursday at like
10 p.m. or like
p.m.
Yeah, something like that. Right.
People was leaving Thanksgiving dinner to go get in line at Walmart.
I get that.
I did that one year.
Yeah, we did that one year. But this
we went to like Best Buy and was waiting in the cold.
What time did you
Thanksgiving night?
What time did you Thanksgiving night? Right. He went Thanksgiving morning, like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Nobody opened at that time, Dave.
Target.
Yeah, Target. So I'm gonna play the video for you, Dave.
Okay, let me hear this.
He starts off the video driving up in his car to the Target. This is how the video goes. Listen, because he spits a lot of game here. You gotta listen to the younger guys out there.
$1 million worth?
Listen.
It's going down. This is what we doing, ladies. I'm taking 15 ladies, right? And this is what I'm doing. Y'all gonna go in Target. Y'all gonna get 2 carts. 15. I don't care what you put in the cart. I don't care what. Listen, if it's in the cart, it's hanging off the cart. It's when you push it through that, you're getting it. 15 ladies. I'm right here, right? I'm off of 5th and Spring Garden at the Target. You can see, as you can see, the Target. And listen, it's going down. For the other ladies that can't get here or whatever was going on, listen.
What?
Homies, your woman want to go to Target. take your woman to Target for somebody else take your woman to Target. They telling you. They showing you that your woman want flowers. I'm trying to get y'all the game. A lot of you dudes need to be in some of these girls' DM like, I'm worried about Wallow. I'll take you to Target. I'm giving you the game, player. But listen, this is what we're going to do, right? You will sign it. You hear? You don't know what's going on. Hold up.
He put his hand on the door.
He's trying to open the motion sensor. Hold up.
He went to the girl. He said, you in here for this? He was recently recording it.
Right.
How did he? He knew he folded. Just a random stranger was passing by. He was like, you here for what I'm selling? The boy just recording the video, never even posted it yet. Came out the Target.
That is dumb. That's probably the dumbest thing I ever seen.
Yo.
He really walked up to a Target at 7 a.m.
And then just stood there with his fist balled. I'm like,
yeah, if y'all haven't seen it, y'all gotta watch the video because the way he just stood there looking dumb.
So then it gets
but he's saying like he was trying to give an example to dudes.
Right.
Take your girl on a shopping spree to Target.
Right. Cause Target.
Women do. I mean, I love Target. It's not even about men, women, or whoever. I mess with Target.
You mess with
Target feels more classy than Walmart. Agree or disagree?
More classy.
It's definitely classier. Like I put my pinky ring on when I go to Target.
It's Target, man. They all look the same. It's just different colors. Walmart's blue and Target's red.
Dev, are you serious? That's how I know you don't got no class.
Yes, Dave.
You classless.
I guarantee you. I go to Target right now and the shelves is just as disheveled as the Walmart shelves.
That's not true, bro.
That's
The
100%
people at
true.
Target take pride in it. It be all these older white ladies.
Never. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, fixing the shelves.
No, they don't. And what does an older white lady have to do with the classiness of an establishment?
They just take care of the shelves. I don't even know what to tell you.
Well, how can I help you? They all gotta have like
One time I went to Target, I asked this lady, yo, y'all got any size 42-30 back there? She went right to the back to look if they got it on any boxes.
She sold it right there for you.
And they didn't have none.
We don't carry that size here at Target. You gotta go to
No, they do, Dad. That's why I asked for it. But you really don't think there's no difference?
No.
That's how I could tell you don't got no class.
I've been to both. I've worked at Walmart. And I've been to Target. They're the same thing. Retail is.
You did work at a Walmart. I forgot about that.
I worked in the pharmacy though. Don't get me wrong. You feel me?
But you was an associate.
Yeah, but I worked in the pharmacy though. Pharmacy is a lot different. You feel me?
Oh, what's different about it?
Give me your pinky ring.
I don't have it on today.
Oh, what happened?
I got different accessories.
It's different because we don't stock any of the shelves. Mm-hmm. We don't like deal with any of the customer BS. We literally just worry about the medicine and the patients. That's it. We don't do any of the other stuff. We're not called out there to do any of the other stuff. We literally just work in the pharmacy.
You elitist pig.
I'm telling you, yo. Somebody told me when I first started working at a Walmart, the girl was like, this is like high school. She was like, pharmacy's like the geeks. Like the sports section is like the jocks. And I was like, this is a Walmart. Why she compared this joint to a High School Musical?
She gave you $10 worth of game.
I couldn't understand it, yo. But nevertheless, let's get back on topic, Dave, right? So the Walmart's closed. He has to say, all right, the Target is closed. He has to save face. He has to do something. So then a couple women ended up showing up to this thing. He still posted the video. Mm-hmm. So the video goes out. He's waiting outside the Target. He posted. Women start showing up.
Oh, this sounds bad.
So, of course, he can't take them on a shopping spree. Uh-huh. So he socks it to their pocket like a rocket.
What?
Right. They out here for me now. Target is closed, right?
I know. Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I'm a sock it to their pocket like a rocket. Because they out here. Let me see. Let me put this
That
camera
sound like
right
something
here.
I would say.
So y'all can see, I'm going to bless y'all anyway.
He started counting the kids.
He cast them out.
Look at those stupid girls, yo.
That's what I thought, yo.
Who would do this? Who would heed this call?
Counting it.
Thank you.
Now, they pulled up.
I'm here for my target.
No, y'all get this money, though. It's cold, but y'all gonna get some of this money, though. Let me get some of this money. So, what's going on is this. Target is actually closed today, but obviously I'm out here still socking it to their pocket like a rocket. Did I just sock it to y'all pocket?
Yes, you did.
Accordingly. You know, we got some other sisters in this
Can I pause?
Y'all keep playing, y'all better get out this
Yeah,
phone.
I don't even care about this. This is stupid.
Do you
Yes,
think-
they did. Stupid Johns just show up at a Target. I'll be like, yo, come here to Popeyes. I'm gonna get y'all some chicken sandwiches. Stupid 10 girls show up. I'm here for my chicken sandwich. Just stay home. It's Thanksgiving. Showing up for Wallow.
I'm
Wallow 267.
this. Yeah, they came up. They was 1, 2, 3. They was counting all happy on camera. This is what I'm saying. But this is what I mean, Dave. I think all of this stuff right here, and tell me if I'm wrong. I think most of the stuff, I'm gonna say like 95% of the stuff we see online,
They won't exist.
I think is rigged. I think these are people or maybe fans or friends that come up to this thing.
Staged.
This stage. I think it's staged.
Why?
Because one, I don't think we're the only people that think like this.
Are you gonna give me some water?
I'm gonna sock it to you to your face, Dave. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I'm parched.
I think it's staged because I don't think we're the only two people that think like this. That it's sort of low key, like it's kind of embarrassing to go up there and look for a handout or look for money.
Okay.
Right? And then on top of that, he's recording you. Any good deed is not recorded. You just do a good deed because it's the right thing to do. No. I'm saying
true.
No. But I'm saying when people look for attention like this, I'm so against recording good deeds. I am.
You don't record none of your good deeds.
You just do them. Why?
Tell me the last 3 good deeds you did.
What you mean? I work at I work at a hospital.
You're a frontline hero.
I'm a frontline hero, baby.
Then does that count as a good deed or just you doing your job? Because you're getting paid for that.
Right, but that
Good deed is from the goodness of thine heart.
right.
So what's the last 3 good deeds you did?
What are you talking about? Saving 3 people's lives, I guess? I don't know what you want me to
Damn,
say.
you just,
So you're
See, now
saying
you get me
because
mad.
it's a job, it's not a good deed?
you say you don't record your good deeds. All I'm asking you is tell me the last 3 good deeds you did.
You want me to go into details? It's hospital stuff though. Like
You can't list those. That's your job. I'm talking about a non-paid for deed.
like buying somebody something or like giving back or something like that.
Dev, never mind. Continue with your.
This boy be getting me mad because you want me to sit here like, why do you
You
want
don't
me
do
to
no good deeds.
All right, I don't do no good deeds. Dave's right, but nevertheless, I think people who record it are not doing it for the sake of just for the good of it. Recording stuff has nothing to do with anything. You do that so you can get the views. You do that so you can get the laughs. You do that so people can clickbait it. Mm-hmm. There's no reason you should be recording this stuff. Just do it. I want to hear a good argument about why you recorded this, why you needed to show millions of followers and people who listen to your podcast that you did this. For what? You want kudos? You want people to be like, yo, you a good person? You want people to listen to your podcast to see what happened? You want people to, for what? Because I could tell you what this is going to do. He knew it was closed. He knew that people wasn't going to be there. He knew women were going to show up. He had the stack of money ready for it, right? So what's going to happen is people are going to tune into the next episode of this podcast and want to hear his side of the story of what happened. And he's going to come up with something funny, and that's going to be a highly listened to episode. Mm-hmm. But all of this stuff is for a stunt, and everybody who does stuff like this has a bigger picture to what they want to do. I feel like this stuff right here, you see it all the time with celebrities, you see it all the time with social influencers who they do this stuff and they record it for a reason. It doesn't need to be recorded. Just do a good deed and let that be it. That's it. If you want to put out on Instagram, hey, first 15 women that come to this Target, I'm going to give you whatever. That's fine. But you don't need to record every step of the way to show that you actually went through it and to show that you're a good guy. Mm. To me, I think all this stuff was staged. I think these 2 women are staged. I think the women that pulled up were staged. It just all seemed a little staged to me.
If you say the word stage one more time.
Go ahead, Dave. Take the stage. It's your turn.
I don't even care about this no more. You done wore my brain out. With
Oh my God! Here goes this guy. Go ahead.
It's possible what you're saying. I don't think this is staged. I think this is the generation this is the era we live in. People just be doing stuff like this and it's nutty. They just want to live their lives out on the internet and it's the worst. I don't think you think he researched if Target was open?
Come on.
He just went. He probably thinks it's open 24/7.
Come on, Dave.
You don't think he could have not researched it?
Anybody could have not done something. Yes.
Okay, and anybody could have staged what you're talking about. But I don't think everything is staged. I think this is the generation that we live in where people just legitimately do this stuff because they want to be on a viral post. They want to get clicks and engagement. And they genuinely crave that interaction between themselves and people who watch it. And these stupid girls that showed up, this is all I care about. But
So you said that a few
how
times.
dumb these people look showing up for this. Like, don't beckon me over to Target talking about a shopping spree. Like, who's the baddest John you could think of? Ever.
Like Rihanna, probably.
So if Rihanna said, I'm right here at ShopRite, the first 15 balls just show up right here. You can get 2 cards. You can get anything you want. You showing up at ShopRite?
No.
Yeah, like it could be the baddest John. I'm not showing up. I'm just not I'm not doing what you say. I'm not gonna jockey with other peasants. Like I'm not gonna try to be one of the 15, like show up at 6 a.m. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Was that the only people that showed up?
No, bro. There was so this video is really quick. I'll show you it though, just so you can see it. Mm-hmm. And for the controllers out there, I would research this whole topic so you can see this video as well. It's like a 5-second video that shows the crowd that showed up after he left. So apparently he gave there was 4 women in that video that I just showed you. Apparently he gave those 4 women money and then dipped. And then
that video, when he got to that last person who walked up talking about, I'm here for my Target, he looked like he was on the last little bit of that whatever pile he had.
There was $1 at the bottom of that, John.
He was going to run out. I think he had some cash on him, but he was going to run it on his card.
Yeah.
If he got 15 people to do their shopping spree.
Yeah.
But because it was closed, he only could do with the cash he had on.
So look at all these women, Dave, that showed up to this. Yo, it's a crowd.
Wow, no, there's legit
a crowd. Like
there's like 200 people there, ready to rocket socket to their pockets.
A crowd.
I'm here. I'm here for my Target fun run. Wallow. Calling this man Wallow.
What's his real name?
I'm disgusted by that. It just like it's making my butt itch thinking about people showing up because he just said show up. And I don't know what it is about it that is I hate, but I just hate it.
And then to make matters worse, there's so many.
To be honest, a part of this too is the Wallow piece. Why I'm hating this?
Why?
This is not like you kind of said Rihanna, and I'm like, okay,
she a billionaire.
And like I could understand, like Rihanna's like a multi-conglomerate, multinational entity of the universe.
She got bread,
right? Like I get if it was like Michael Jackson
or like Floyd
doing a Toys R Us,
Floyd Mayweather or something like that.
Right. If it was LeBron,
right,
Michael Jordan, whatever. This is Wallow 267.
He just signed his deal though.
Wallow 267, please don't have the audacity,
Dave, multi-million-dollar
beck
deal.
And call to come to Target.
Multi-million-dollar deal. He just signed it.
Well, you said he signed for $1 million, right?
I made a mistake.
That's it. I think they did a $500,000 deal, right? Wow. Yeah, no. Come on, man. Wallow. Some people watching might not even know who Wallow is.
That's true.
Y'all know who Wallow is? This is like Dora.
Click here.
Can you show me where Wallow is? Okay. Dora used to wait mad long for your response.
Yeah, she used to get me mad.
I never used to talk to Dora on the screen.
Yo. Yes, you did.
Do you know where Swiper is? Behind me? I didn't say that. I don't know who told you that.
Dave. Not off topic. Pretty much on topic. Going back, because you just literally talked about this. I wanted to bring this back a little bit because
You gonna give me water? I thought you was. What is that, man?
You can't see me. My man's
Starting
up
a
here.
fireman's pole.
I'm blessed. It's up here.
Damn, what?
He don't like to go. I take it. I take the jokes farther.
Get me out of this episode.
Dave, no, listen. I wanted to talk about this, but we kind of skipped over a little bit just because we were thinking about other things. But you know who could really afford this, John? None other than Taylor Swift, bro. If Taylor Swift was like, Dev, come through. I mean, the first 15 balls that come through this, I'm going. I'll probably go for Taylor Swift. Did you see how much her ticket sales are right now, bro?
I don't even think they're selling right now.
They gone. But did you see the pictures and stuff of how much they was going for?
Yeah, yeah, that was a nutty situation.
Did you
the highest I
see?
saw was like
94,
close to 100K.
94K.
Right.
Like, yo, what? For some Taylor Swift tickets?
No.
Who's your number?
I'm not showing up nowhere Taylor Swift. I wouldn't even know she asked to show up at a Target. I don't keep up with Taylor Swift. I really don't know why she's popular.
Who's your number one artist? Like your favorite artist of all time?
Wallow 267.
Is he an artist? What is he?
He's the
just
boy that went to jail and got out. Seriously.
And he's friends with Gilly the Kid, right?
Yeah.
And Gilly the Kid was a rapper. Michael Jackson, Dave. Michael Jackson's come back to life for a one-time tour. Would you pay $94,000 to see him perform?
No, I don't have 94,000.
How much would you pay maximum to see your favorite artist perform?
$500.
At Taylor Swift concert, you're not even sitting in the stadium at that point, Dave. Well, $500, you got to listen to it in your car.
You can't even stand outside of the parking lot.
You got to listen to it in your car.
It costs $500 to get on the 95 to go down to the stadium.
That's crazy. I wanted to talk about it because it's mind blowing to me, and people were actually buying those tickets.
Yeah, the situation has definitely evolved over the last week and a half. It went from. So what was the timeline? Like
her new album.
She announced the tour. Tickets go on sale. They're having some initial technical difficulties or whatever. So people are just having trouble buying tickets. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden now tickets are available, but it's mad tickets that was already bought up somehow. Mm-hmm. Then people start saying, the ticket bots, the ones that just, they kind of put in a genre where they're just buying up things and then they resell them. But then people started complaining because Ticketmaster had recently acquired Live Nation.
Yes.
And so there's been these talks for months now about how Ticketmaster might have a low key monopoly on tickets, original tickets. That's
actually crazy
because anything that has to do with live concerts, music, most sports, shows and stuff, Ticketmaster's really the only way you could go. Mm-hmm. And they got all the contracts with all the biggest venues and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So there's really nowhere else, no other source you can get from with legitimacy.
Right.
And then they have the resale, the verified resale, which is like StubHub. It's like they double the price and got all these fees and on it. So then people started conspiracy theorizing like
you keep moving your head like this when you talk. I'm thinking you're doing it on purpose. They conspiracizing that, Wallow 267 the whole time you like this.
No. So people start conspiracizing that Ticketmaster's buying their own tickets and then reselling them as a verified reseller for high value. But anyway, long story short, that was driving up the price. Next thing you know, these tickets are just getting out of pocket.
Yeah.
To the point where somebody was like, yeah, I just seen a ticket. It was $94K.
Right.
Never, dude.
But people still paid that
That
money.
means your floor, you have to literally be probably in the 1% to even consider buying them. Who has $94K just lying around for Taylor Swift?
I could. Dave, come, you're not. All right. You're not gonna disrespect the queen like that.
Taylor
Dave.
Swift.
Dave, come on.
What
Dave.
is that?
Dave? You're not gonna disrespect the queen like
Taylor
that.
Swift her music don't even touch my soul, yo.
Bro, you drawing right now.
I don't think I ever bopped my head to a Taylor Swift song, and that's on facts.
Dave, you never bopped your head to this? I can see your head right now. Look, we're gonna do a test. We're gonna see if Dave bobs his head to this song.
He said, let's get out of this town, drive out of the city,
This is 120 beats per minute.
I thought heaven can't help me
Not
now.
consider me a rat.
Nothing lasts forever, but this is gonna take me down. He's so tall.
94,000, Dave. You watching this right now. You just spent a mortgage, and Taylor, she's on stage right now.
Let me try to imagine it.
My one condition is say you'll remember me standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. Red lips and rosy cheeks.
Why you stopped it? You would yawn out loud like that at a Taylor Swift concert?
Dad, I'm honest. Like, that might have been the worst thing my ears ever heard. I probably, in the most respectful way possible, I probably slapped Taylor Swift
Yo, hey.
for making this terrible music.
Slap the mic out her hand.
Slapped the mic out her hand, yes.
Okay.
And then I would have Namor go and flood her whole concert venue with water bombs. No, seriously, that's trash. That's not even tough. Are you disagreeing with me? Do you listen to Taylor Swift at all?
I like that one. So I like that song right there.
God,
that song right there.
dude.
That song right there.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm disgusted. I'm seriously offended.
I like that song.
That's pure caca out of my butthole. That's the most unseasoned music I ever listened to.
That's the raisins and the mashed potatoes.
That is green bean casserole music.
You want one more? I can show you one more.
I don't want none more. Spare me.
Don't tase me, bro.
Spare me, please. That's pure trash. People paying $94K for that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like, oh my God, that's crazy money to spend on a ticket for an event that you're gonna go to for like 2-3 hours.
Dave, but the people love it though. The white girls love it.
No,
It's really just
No,
Dave,
it's not.
And this is not
setting aside the business stuff. That's just there's got to be a cutoff point. Come on, tell me you agree with me on this. There's got to be a cutoff point where you're like, this is not worth it, unless you again the hyper rich, where like you got a 500-foot yacht or something like that.
That's
This-
a lot of feet.
to where this is like pennies to you, or it's relative in the same way that if I pay $150 for a ticket, to me that's like, okay, that's within my means. So unless it's truly within your means, if anybody who loves Taylor Swift was like, I'm willing to rob from this part of my life to pay for this, that's nuts. You got to have a cutoff point, and $94K feels like a cutoff point.
That's like it's been cut off before that.
Right.
It's been cut
Now,
off.
for me, add on to that, the way that was like audible throw up in my ear just now, that was audio vomit. Then this really like, I probably wouldn't even pay 94 cents to get a ticket.
Let me ask you a question, right? Say your lady loves it, right? So let's dip into the future. Say you got a family, right? Your lady loves it,
Right.
Your little ones love it. They're like, Dad,
Like Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift. They love her music. Dad, can you take me to a concert?
Right.
You're the love of my life. I love you to death. All right, I'm gonna do it for you. Your daughter comes to you, or your son, or your wife comes to you with a price. What's the price that you're gonna accept for them to get in?
I would say divorce and abandoning my family.
Jesus, off of Taylor Swift's music.
Yeah, that's terrible. Don't ever approach me if I gave birth to you. You come to me talking about I want to go to Taylor Swift. No,
That's the power
for any price.
That's the power of all white women get together, man.
My child would have to rumble me.
Yo, have you ever
A
met
little kid would rumble me.
Have you ever met like a true non-white woman Taylor Swift fan? Like a true one, like one that listens to her music thoroughly.
No, this is like a great example of how there's just like different worlds that we all exist in. I don't even talk about Taylor Swift. This is the most I've talked about Taylor Swift in one sitting. I don't even know when she comes out with music.
She just dropped the
I
album.
barely know what she looked like.
That's why the tour is so popular, because she just dropped the album. And the top
I know
10,
nothing about this album.
the
Was it tough?
top 10 of the billboards for like 2 weeks straight was her album. So she was holding down the billboards for like a few weeks straight. Might have been a month.
Did you listen to it?
I didn't listen to the new album. No.
Run me a track from me. Let me see
From
if
the
we
new
can change
album?
my mind.
Okay, I got you,
Let me
bro.
see if we can change my mind. You know, I try to stay open to stuff, but like I say, I don't even know if I can identify Taylor Swift in the lineup.
So right now, I'm gonna play you the most played song from this new album.
Okay.
All right, this song is called "Anti-Hero." I think that's the name of
Let's
the.
hear it. That's what you said. Name or was.
Oh no, the album is called "Midnight." By the way, for everybody who wants to listen in, and this song is called "Anti-Hero" right here. Ooh, who did this?
I have this thing where I get older, but just never wiser. Midnights become my afternoons. When my depression works the graveyard shift, all of the people I've ghosted stand there in the room. I should not be left to my own devices. They come with prices and vices. I end up in crisis.
Yo, Lil Wayne had to write that
I
verse.
wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, 'cause you got tired of my scheming. For the last time, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees.
I just hit a nigga in the head with a ooga booga wooga. That bitch suck my dick, it sound like ooga booga booga.
Yo, she had bars on that joint though. How was her?
About 94K worth of bars.
Her bars was tough though. She
No.
said the vices, right? She said I got lices, right? And then Lil Wayne had to write that verse. That beat was
Probably
good.
my instant reaction is. That was trash, yo. I was scheming and dreaming and gleaming, theming and leaning. Corny. What even genre is that?
That's pop, man.
When she started out, wasn't she a country singer?
Yeah.
Now she's just
Country pop.
music.
She just be doing pop
what is
music.
What is it?
Pop music.
Pop?
Yeah, that's pop.
Pop me out of this topic, please. This is terrible.
Listen, Dave.
That's the best song from that. That's like the most
the
streamed
most
one?
streamed song. You want
Oh
you want
my
to try the
God.
second most streamed song?
No. I just want to go home.
I wanna go. Dave, so you done with Taylor Swift? As a rap for her?
Yeah, I mean, if I had a say in this,
Yeah.
I mean, I know you got the power right now. You're in front of the laptop. I don't want to hear another thing. So if you could please save my soul, don't play another thing. I feel like there's some blood in this ear cup right here from listening to that.
All right, I don't want to kill my brother.
You like that though?
I like the beat.
Dev, who cares about the beat? Is the music tough?
I mean, not really.
Okay, then
You want me to
say
play?
that.
Can we play a little more?
Again, for my own health, I would say no. But if you would need to for you, whatever, I could turn down my headphones.
We didn't even give it a minute though. We didn't give it a minute.
I don't want a minute.
All right, let me just let's give it a chance, Dave. A little bit more. All right, here we go. Same song, Anti-Hero, Taylor Swift.
Must be exhausting, always rooting
Why you
for the
playing
anti-hero.
Oh, you want me to try another John? All right,
Talking about antifreeze or whatever.
this
What's
is
that?
the anti-freezer, I think, for her car because her windshield wipers broke.
I'm blumming and drumming
All right.
and scumming, going and coming.
I'm coming.
Corny, like people really being there.
They had
I was bopping to that.
How they be in their crib.
steaming and making a mayonnaise sandwich. Corny, like doing chores to that. You do chores to that? Yo, if you listening right now and you do chores to Taylor Swift, what's wrong with you?
It's got to be work music or doing chore music.
No, that's got to be like,
Not if you typing at a desk.
that's got to be like a Kohl's commercial music.
All graphic tees, 2 for $20.
Yo, that's a Toyota-thon music.
All right, so that joint right there, Anti-Hero, got
Yes.
277 million streams currently on Spotify.
And it just came out like
It
2-3
just came
weeks
out.
ago?
Like, yeah. Now, we're going to go to her next song. This one got 160. Lavender Haze.
Boo. I'll get it a pre-boo.
Meet me at midnight.
Okay.
Staring at the ceiling with you. Oh, you don't ever say too much. And you don't really read into my melancholia. I've been under scrutiny. Yeah, oh yeah. You handle it beautifully. Yeah, oh yeah. All this shit is new to me. Yeah, oh yeah.
Let's hear this.
I feel the lavender haze creeping up on me. So real. I'm damned if I do give a damn what people say. No deal. The 1950s shit they want from me.
I can see it in you.
I just wanna stay in that lavender haze.
Why you turning me down? Turn it
You
down.
will let that rock out too. I was hoping like 5 seconds in, you were like, all right, turn it down, Dave.
I fuck with that joint.
What are you laughing about?
The pain that you go through listening to this for the love of the pod is
But what,
hilarious.
like, say your piece. You're just sitting here looking at
I
me.
told you, I don't mind the production of it.
Why? What is it about that is enjoyable to you?
The production, like I feel like the beats and stuff I think transcend just music in general. Like I've heard that beat before in other songs, but then when you add like the different instruments to it and then the lyrics and then the flow, that's when it becomes a hip-hop song. That's when it becomes a pop song. That's when it becomes a country. Like these beats, these just steady beats you hear throughout music if you just sit down and listen to it. So I can see like that beat being taken a different way and like the Weeknd song or like a Lil Wayne song or something like that. But I like the production in the beginning. Is just what she says I don't relate to, nor does it like hit me in my heart. You feel me? And her flow is trash, right? Like I feel like if an artist, if a hip hop artist or if an artist that was a little bit better got on that beat, their flow and the stuff would be a little bit better. So I don't mind the beat. Like that's a like nice chill intro, very relaxing, very like draws you in, and then she opens her mouth and then that's when it ruins it.
So how could you say you like you don't like Taylor Swift? You like a beat.
That's my argument. That's my same argument that I have with Drake. And you see where we getting at. You see how how they all in the same
Yeah,
round
but you
to
like
me.
Imagine Dragons, right?
Right.
They caca too.
No, that's pure hypocrisy right there.
It's the same thing.
No, but again, I think Imagine Dragons, I like his voice and I think he has good lyrics. Like if you listen to the lyrics, I like what he says.
But people think that about Taylor Swift.
Well, that's fine though. That's fine. But you just asked me for my opinion. Why you like?
You're not consistent. Like
Yes,
to
I
me,
am.
If you can like Imagine Dragons fully as artists,
Dave, no,
you
it's,
should be able to like
it's
Taylor
different.
Swift fully
They
as an
talk
artist.
about two different things.
I don't. It all sounds the same to me.
There's a reason why, like, there's the.
It's just the proper talking. I hate it. I hate proper talking on a track.
Give me what you mean.
You were wild. I was cool. It's just enunciating everything.
You said 2 words.
Eating chitterlings. Eating chitterlings, watching TV.
Chitterlings is proper.
chitlins if it's not.
Oh my god.
Yo, don't say chitterlings on a track. Like
Shit, that's hilarious.
the worst. I can't do it, man.
Yeah.
We were wild, we were cool. We. Don't say we were. Say we was. We was cool. Don't even say the L in cool. Cool. We was cool.
Listen.
We were cool. You see what I mean? You see the difference?
So you know L's? You don't want the L to be in it?
Just like let it flow. Just talk.
Oh, so you think that when she
It's
gets into
just-
the booth, she's putting too much emphasis on like what she's saying?
No, I just can't listen to that. It's like
I don't.
Peter is down.
I can't even
I can see you
explain
get.
it.
I can see you getting frustrated. Let me wrap this up for you, all right, bro?
Yes, please.
Let me wrap this up
please.
for you.
I'm
bro.
sorry, YouTube. I'm
can s-
sorry.
I can see you getting
Controllers.
frustrated. I can see you. I can see it's getting to you.
Let me take a breather.
Let me wrap this up for you, man. Taylor Swift clearly has a chokehold on some type of the music industry because these tickets are ridiculous and they're getting paid for.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said earlier, I think it's got to be a lot of. I think it's from the people that I saw as fans, it's mostly white women, and saying that, I think I know one person who's gonna be at the Taylor Swift concert. Dave,
You?
no, not me. None other than my boy Alfonso Ribeiro is definitely gonna be at the Taylor Swift concert.
Alfonso.
Ribeiro,
Carlton?
Carlton
From Fresh Prince?
from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now I know what might be going to
Nobody
control.
calls him Alfonso.
I gotta call him by his real name because he got mad the one time that people keep calling him Carlton. He's like, my name is Alfonso, it's not Carlton. Listen, I know the controllers and you are probably like, what do you mean by that? An old video has resurfaced about Alfonso Ribeiro or Carlton Banks of him going on stage at some like rock concert and saying, I can't even describe what he's saying, so I'm just gonna let him say it himself. This video comes from TMZ. Mind you, this video is like 5 or 6 years old, maybe a little bit longer than that.
Okay.
But it's just resurfacing now, and he's looking to get canceled. Listen in.
Hey, listen, don't with me, cause there's some hot white out here. Hey, now. Hey, Alfonso. Now, I gotta say, listen, I have been known to some white girls in my lifetime. Okay, now I have spent my life on some TMZ, and every time you see me in a club, guess who I walk out with? Who? A lovely blonde white chick. Every motherfucking time. I think you full of shit, motherfucker. And I can tell them, and I can take you better when I take a hold. Come on now. I take a break, I break a down. Come on. Every time I wanna leave, every time I wanna think I'm in a house, I make a break a down. Come on. I want a little white chick. I don't know what I say, but I get. Everybody wanna say what? Come on, get a white chick.
Cut this off, yeah.
Yo,
Cut this off. What was that, man?
oh shit, a white chick getting.
What's the context of this?
He was at a concert, and
A Taylor Swift concert?
no. He was just like at a this is like a small stage concert
Okay.
of like one of these bands that he likes. I'm looking at the back of the video. It says Panther, so I'm guessing there's something, maybe something. Their name is Panther in their group name or something like that. But apparently they noticed him. They was like, "Yo, it's Carlton Banks from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air." Let him come onto the stage. He started talking. He just obviously drunk on some stuff. That's what happened. He just went off on a tangent.
So it was just random rant.
Random.
So he gets up there and he says, I love white women. Every time I go to the club, you see me come out with who? A white woman. Now, why did he start freestyling? That's where I'm lost.
It was, and in the video, it was random. You could tell he was just.
I love me a white girl. Chicka picka chow.
A white girl getting fucked.
He was really in this. Yo, Carlton.
Yo, I never seen somebody like just start freestyling off of their love for white women. That's funny.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
What's the goal of that rant?
So like he was obviously like in the video, he said like TMZ always got their cameras on me. He probably knew this was gonna go viral.
He was like wearing it as a badge of pride.
Yeah, exactly. And anytime TMZ sees me, I'm with a nice blonde hair, blue eyed white woman. And
who was the people talking to him?
The lead singer on the stage. So like I said, they were at a band. This was a band that was performing.
That was the band kind of bantering back and forth.
Exactly. Yep.
That's nutty. I actually have no commentary on this. What was the purpose of that moment happening in his life? That was so inconsequential. Like I don't even think people care about it.
Well, it's getting resurfaced now, bro. It's
on TMZ.
It's on. Well, this is an old video, but like you know how things go. Old tweets get picked up. Old videos get picked up. So
they kind of circulate back around.
Circulate back around, exactly. So this was one of them videos that circulated.
So let's talk about what's really important here. Like, did you connect with that message?
Why? Because I like white girls.
I mean,
I just hit a nigga in the head with a ooga booga wooga. That bitch suck my dick, it's all like ooga booga booga.
we were young, we were cool.
When you shook your whole body.
That's not true.
Here on YouTube.
That's not true.
No, here was my point though, Dave. when I need you to answer this truthfully. Because me and you are doing our thing.
I asked you a question. What you asking me questions
Of course I don't relate to this dude. I'm not going to go on stage and be like, a white woman going to get fucked tonight. Like, what do you want me to say?
You wouldn't go on stage and be like, chicka wicka chicka pow.
I wouldn't freestyle for the love of white women
right now.
I wouldn't freestyle for the love of white women, Dave. No, I would not.
But I don't believe it.
Would you freestyle for the love of Spanish women?
What?
I know many guys can know.
I be right on stage like that. I be like, when y'all see me coming out of Wendy's, who I'm with? Exactly.
I know many guys can know. Can no make it.
Oh my God. No. Listen.
Got me chopped.
Listen.
Just own it.
What? I wouldn't do a freestyle. I like white girls, yeah, but I wouldn't do a freestyle for it. I don't understand what you want me to, what you're trying to get at.
Forget the freestyle. I'm talking about this feeling, this overwhelming joy. Like, would you stand at the mountaintops and declare, I love white women. I love you.
I love all women.
Really?
Yeah, white, Spanish, black. I don't discriminate, papa.
So what's up then? Like I'm thinking about your track record. There's no melanin on the track record whatsoever.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Come on, that's not for the pod though. All right, that's for another day. They won't exist.
I'm just gonna be like,
but nah, listen. Here's my point to you. Being as it may, we're trying to do our thing on the podcast. We may have a chance to, blow up, do our thing. Do you feel as though it's because of his, like, he knows where he's at in this world. Like, he knows he's a notable character.
He knows where you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake.
Why you thinking of Santa Claus, dude?
But if Taylor Swift saying that he knows when you are sleeping.
Chitterlings.
He knows when you're awake. You don't need to say every single letter of every word.
I've never met somebody more mad at proper speaking.
I know many guys can know.
But no, do you think it has to do with something like his status in this world, that he feels comfortable enough to just say this?
I think that there's people that they always feel they have like a complex. They always just feel like less than, like they need to overcompensate for stuff. So he seems like that type of boy, just like a nut boy that like he needs to stand up and say something wild or whatever just to get some attention, because who cares about actually what he likes or what women he messes with?
That's Carlton,
You know what I
bro.
mean?
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, but he's not
dun,
Will.
Dun, dun, dun. Come on, it's not
Do the
on
dance?
you.
Peter is down.
I hate when people tell me to do things.
He was doing it already.
Don't tell me to do the dance. No, but people know Carlton is a notable character on
But he's
TV.
always like a second fiddle kind of guy compared to Will Smith or, compared to Will Smith. If we're talking about just like Fresh Prince,
right.
and he's always kind of been like a dorky. Like his persona is dorky, even from hosting. What's the America's Funniest Videos or whatever?
Yes. Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
stuff like that. Like he's just.
Which is like one of the worst shows ever.
I mean, you never laughed at America's Funniest Home Videos?
I thought it was cool, but I never liked the comedian commentary on it.
Yeah, true.
I never liked
Every version of that is terrible.
Yeah.
Like the host adding a little joke after. Just let me watch the funny clips.
I just want to see it.
I just want to see a kid fall.
Here's a dog barking at a kid and the kid jumps or something. Right. Not like it's Halloween and there's a boo in town. Like you're like. right? Isn't that so stupid?
That was a good one. It's Halloween and there's a boo in town.
1 for the money, 2 for the show, as they say, and then this is something stupid, and it ruins
Two twins falling.
It's just a bad joke followed by a funny clip.
In that case, he's perfect for that role. Alfonso Ribbit. What is it?
Ribs.
Alfonso Ribs and Arrow.
Ribs and Arrow.
Yeah. Shout out to Alfonso Robert De Niro.
Yeah. Otherwise
and his love for white women. Dev, you got a kindred spirit in Dev. Just know that if you happen to watch this pod, Dev agrees completely, and he's gonna get his freestyle rap together for his love of white women pretty soon. And I got your back, boy.
I'm gonna rap to the beat of Anti-Hero.
No, please don't. Anything but that, Dev. People really went to the studio with Taylor Swift to like let her do that.
That beat wasn't.
They was really in the studio. Like her friends were like,
"Who's her friends? Who's her surrounding her? Do you think they all look like her?"
Yeah, it's just 19 Taylor Swifts.
All skinny Johns.
Yeah. Sailor Swift, Kaylor Swift.
They're all
Naylor Swift.
with this one letter removed.
Taylor Swift, Baylor Swift.
Baylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift.
And they're all singing Lavender Haze in the back.
Jailer Smith.
Chitterlings. Chitterlings.
I can't believe somebody let her in the booth to record
Chitterlings.
this nonsense.
Right here.
All they keep asking me is if I'm gonna be your bride. The only kind of girl they see is the one night
I got you there. I'll stop it. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to take you back to a dark place. Nah, but shout out to Taylor Swift, man. You're making money. She's making money. Can't hate her on that. She's definitely getting those ticket sales in. To Carlton Banks, we hope the best for you.
He's making money.
He's making money, but he might lose a lot of money. He's about to get canceled.
You can't cancel him for something old like that.
They do it all the time.
That's nutty.
You know
That
they
needs
do
to
that all
stop.
the time.
That needs to stop.
You think so?
Yeah, if that's like from like 7 years ago, just let it rock out. Let's let it be a funny viral thing.
But what if like a person has never...
You can't take away his job now for that. And also, he didn't say anything wrong. He just said he likes white women. It might not be a popular opinion, but it's an opinion.
But he was saying some vulgar stuff like, I'm taking a white home girl tonight.
Yeah,
She's gonna get fucked.
He's a horny bull. That's Carlton Spanks. Splooge City. Splooge alert. Taylor Swift.
Yo, Taylor Swift, come here and get splooge. Yo, that's hilarious, man.
Any Mike, I'm creaming them.
Nah, but shout out to them, man. Hopefully Taylor's gets her money in Carlton. I hope he don't get canceled. He's really not that notable though.
Yeah, he should not get canceled for that.
But
Taylor Swift should get canceled for this nutty music.
But Dave, kind of swifting gears here.
Mm-hmm.
Switching gears here. Thanksgiving holiday, man. Just celebrated it.
Yeah, man.
We always go to our aunt's house every Thanksgiving, and it's always a great time.
Shout out to my titi.
It's always a great time to catch up with the family and everybody who's watching, everybody who's listening. Those moments that you have with your family, some of the most memorable things happen during Thanksgiving, I feel like. So it's always good to connect.
And
with
not everybody celebrates it, including Kyrie.
right.
He made clear that.
Yeah, it's fine.
After the game.
Yeah, which is fine.
But if you get together with family and eat some food, like Kyrie said, I kind of like the way Kyrie answered that. Did you see that?
And because they did him dirty with that, I feel like.
Well, yeah, a lot of people were saying.
Because everybody knows he don't
Sorry,
celebrate
for context, for people listening, Kyrie Irving, who we talked about last week, he was interviewed post-game during a game, I think the day before Thanksgiving, whatever. Or no, it was on Thanksgiving. And the media person was like, what do you want to say to everybody out there who's celebrating Thanksgiving, blah, blah, blah. He's well documented as talking about how he has like Native American ancestry in his
So he doesn't celebrate
lineage,
it. Yeah.
and doesn't want to celebrate the slaughter of Native American people.
Exactly.
Which is what Thanksgiving represents. So he was like, yeah, I don't celebrate it, but if you getting together with family, eating food, that's great. Again, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but enjoy the holiday and the time off, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
They trying to corner my man. They trying to just get him to say everything wrong.
So
like,
get him fired, right? So they can get him out of the league. It's stupid. It's stupid that they did that to him.
It was the holiday.
Yeah.
Yes, every year we do get together, throw some banging food down. You heard?
Food was great. Spending time with our family was even
Chitterlings.
better. We had chitterlings on deck. Mac and cheese, turkey, everything was there. Fried chicken, splooge casserole, everything that you could want in a Thanksgiving feast.
Oh man, I ate good.
Right after saying splooge casserole,
I ate good.
But no, one thing, Dave, that I was thinking a lot about yesterday.
How you were gonna give me water today?
The one thing that I was thinking, I swear to God, get the cup away from me, dude. Do not disrespect me like that. We are the. Listen, one thing I thought about yesterday, because we were kind of in the moment, we were all hanging out, listening to music. It was after the point of after we ate, we're all just chilling there, listening to music, whatever. The music that was being played, it was interesting to me because I started to notice how there were some songs that were just generational things, like only the older generation was singing it. Then there was other songs that maybe your generation was singing, went down the line. But then we started getting to songs that like everybody knew, and then specifically verses, like in this particular case, we were listening to Money, Power, Respect at Thanksgiving.
Definitely was. What was we doing?
We was drinking and having a good
out there
time.
vibing.
Right, we was having.
I was like 10 Michelob Ultras in.
He was losing calories. Them John's only 2.5 calories. I could tell.
I'm getting slimmy mini.
But we were listening to Money, Power, Respect, and everybody's sitting there vibing. And then DMX.
That's how we get down.
DMX verse comes on, right? And I personally think it's his best verse of all time. We talked about this
in our bag. We was feeling this in our hearts.
But like, here's the thing. Everybody around the table, everybody who was there knew it word from word.
Everybody.
From our
babies.
From our parents to our
pets.
Our sister, the pets. The critters that
My
were
mom
outside.
knew the song.
Yeah. The critters, the foxes that were outside. Came in to rap with us. Our cousins, myself, Dave, like
the turkey.
Every generation like was just rapping it word for word. And you know how to me it was like it's crazy how music is, because you know how powerful a verse has to be, or like how well known a verse has to be for every generation to know the lyrics just like word for word, it was crazy to me. Like, hold on, I gotta live in this moment with the controllers right here, Dave.
We definitely was sitting around vibing.
I'm gonna fast forward it to obviously to DMX verse.
I like that we could just sit around and listen to music.
Right. Right.
It was a great time.
It was a good vibe, but that's what I'm saying. That's the
I was
stuff.
having a cigar, you know. Let me set the mood. I was just out there having a cigar. We in the garage.
Right.
Play.
Keep playing it.
Is this a verse?
Beat that I can freak, just drop the rails. Bless a nigga with the ill. Y'all niggas
Like
know my
word
shit.
for word.
X from the grills, hit 'em up, split 'em up, wet 'em up.
We played this when X passed away.
Set 'em up.
Yeah, we did.
It's definitely one of our in memoriam.
And our mom requested this.
She did. She said, "Play money, power, respect." I thought mom was gonna shoot me. Hold on.
I gotta rewind it back. That's my favorite part of the song. It's just crazy that everybody knew the words. But like this part right here.
Say no fucking game. What you think I'm playing? Till you land somewhere in the junkyard decaying. Mom's at home praying. Coming home, but you not.
Like,
you sitting up in the trunk.
it's different, right?
The hell is hot.
Everybody was rapping and we was all rumbling each other at one point. Like,
But if Taylor Swift was rapping that shit, what do you think I am playing? To your lane, somewhere in a junkyard decaying.
mother is at home.
Your mother is at home praying. You think you're coming home, but you are not. You are just sitting up in the trunk. You're starting to rot. It's because I'm here now, baby. It's going down, baby. Get the 4 pound, baby. I'm sorry, man. You set off a fuse in me today with that stupid Taylor Swift.
That's hilarious. But no,
No, we was vibing, man. That was like
right.
that was a nice moment because you know we had our food, we had our drink, we was just chilling, and everybody was just singing the words. It felt cool. It was like a big kumbaya moment, man.
It was definitely
Music brings people together. Good music.
Good music brings people together. I will agree with that.
Now,
But
if we played Taylor Swift in there, nobody would have known no words.
what would have been your reaction
Walk out.
if
Go back in the house, check on a score.
if mom was like, play Lavender Haze right now? Shoot, stop being your mom.
Ay, no me digas que no me quieres.
Reason I say that is because that got me thinking a little bit. Like, I wonder if there's any other verses, and we're talking strictly hip hop here, guys. If there's any other verses that are like memorable, that just everybody knows, everybody can say word from word, no matter what generation you're in. You just know it off the top of your head. That's how the verse transcends through generations. So Complex.com actually did a list of the top 5 or top 50 like most memorable or like, you know, best guest verses, whatever, however you want to say it. So they got a list here, and I started looking through this list. They got some crazy. So I'm gonna show you right here. They got coming in at 48 was What Happened to That Boy. Both Clips verses on that John, the Birdman John, definitely notable verses. They had
This is just hip hop.
this is strictly hip hop right here.
Okay.
Yeah, they had the Paul Wall for on the Still Tipping on Full Force John. That verse was tough on that John too. Definitely got a shout out to that. They have Pusha T's verse on Runaway. That came in at number 36. And then I'm going to skip just to the top 10, just because that's where we kind of live and on the Cruise Control top 5s, top 10s. Coming in at number 10 was Kanye West on Run This Town.
Okay.
Nas on Verbal Intercourse.
Right.
Right? That's definitely up there. Andre 3000 on the International Players Anthem, John. That should have been top 5 in my opinion. That John is crazy. Everybody knows that verse.
Well, I'm gonna hold out judgment until I hear the rest.
Jay-Z's on Diamonds remix at number 7.
Okay.
Biggie on the Victory.
Yeah, yep.
Biggie on Victory came in at number 6. Busta Rhymes at number 5 for Scenario. At number 4, Eminem on Renegade. I'll never forget that, John. We were sitting in your car, and I always remember this for some reason. We was younger, and I think it was like you, TJ, and I think it was Mike as well. For some reason I was hanging out with you guys that day, but that song came on. It was my first time hearing it. And I just, when Eminem verse came on, everybody rapped it, but everybody had a different physical way of rapping like the song. And for some reason, I always remember that. And then now I realize older, like, that's the reason. I just remember.
I don't remember this.
You don't remember that? I just remember it just because that was my first time hearing it. And then, like, noticing you three just rapping it and, like, getting into it on Eminem's verse. And then all of y'all being like, rapping a different way.
How we did? I hate your brain.
All right, number 3. AZ on Nas Life's a Bitch, which a lot of people love that, John. Nas on the Main Sources Live at the Barbecue.
Right.
What the hell is that? You know that?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
That's the first verse he ever did, like, publicly. This was before Illmatic and everything.
Oh, for real? I gotta listen to that. I never heard that. And then they said number 1 is Snoop.
That's the one where he was like, I went to hell for snuffing Jesus. You remember that verse?
Oh, okay. Oh, dang. That was his first?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. And then they said number 1 was Snoop Dogg on Ain't Nothing But a G Thing.
Classic.
They said that was the best guest verse ever in hip hop. Or the best verse. I wouldn't put that up there. Probably at number 1. It is memorable.
It is. It's a classic. I just don't know if it would be my number 1.
It is memorable. I mean, what do you feel about
it? Got kind of iffy with that top 5. Say the 5 again. I think the only one that's for me would be like
Busta Rhymes Scenario, number 5.
Okay.
Eminem on Renegade. AZ on Life's a Bitch. The Nas John. And then Ain't Nothing But a G Thing. Yeah,
so the top 3 I wouldn't put in a top 5. They're up there within the top like 10 to 15, but I don't know if it was to be top 5.
Yeah, right.
4 and 5 would be in consideration. I think Renegade is definitely.
Oh yeah, one of the best of all time.
Yeah, because Eminem, that juxtaposition of M and Jay-Z. Remember, it was on Jay-Z's album.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, M just fried that John. He just went to a different dimension.
Yeah.
And then Scenario, the Busta Rhymes verse is like iconic.
It's iconic, right?
It's
Everybody,
like he was like the anchor of that song.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 5-6 guys rapped on it, and he just came through and fried it.
Right. I would agree with that.
He rawr like a dungeon dragon.
Yeah.
But if it was Taylor Swift, it rawr like a dungeon dragon.
That's
who's that, Brown? Don't shake me with the other hand, bro.
I can't come over like this.
Yes, you can. Give me this hand.
I'm gonna slap the mic.
Yeah, that's it.
No, so your mind's going a different way.
I can't agree with them top 3.
No?
Sure. But I feel like Complex does this a lot.
What you mean?
They just do a stupid list and it'd be like.
You think they got anybody doing the list?
Yeah.
Yo, put your cup down. Dave, I swear to God. Put your cup down.
Yeah, I feel like they do this with their list. Like they will put out a list of a interesting topic, and then their top whatever will be like, you be outlandish. You're like, what? Now, again, not to disrespect those. It's not necessarily outlandish, but I just wouldn't put those top 3 as my top 3.
Right.
They wouldn't be in consideration. 4 or 5 might be, but yeah. To me, it's like an iconic verse. I've always said this. There's 2 criteria for me.
Okay, what are they?
And if you have criteria, I want to hear it.
Yeah.
My 2 criteria are, and the first one, I'm not lying to y'all. If there's a verse that I feel like is amazing, no lying, no BS, I actually get goosebumps. Have you ever? Has that ever happened to you? I literally
goosebumps like the book.
Yeah, my skin gets bumps. I get goosebumps when a good verse is going. It feels like when Mario took that golden star thing and he gets like that special where he be running all fast.
They be running around his house all fast.
That's what it feels like to me. It's like a Super Mario mushroom times 10.
Oh wow.
When a
Okay.
good verse hits. No, literally. Sometimes because it's just like you acknowledge how perfect.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
feel
first
you. I feel
criteria.
you.
The second criteria is if I instantly feel like I wish I was there in the booth in this session when they recorded it.
I agree with that.
That's when I'm like, this is different.
Yeah.
Because if I get the urge to be like, man, I really wish I was there to just feed off the energy and see what happened when they laid that final version of it down.
Yeah.
What were their friends doing? What were the people in the studio like? Were they just jaw dropped like in awe?
Yeah.
I always start imagining that.
I agree with both of those. I joke about it with you, but there is some verses that I'll listen to and I'll just like start laughing or smiling to myself like, what happened? Like what happened? I'll be like, what happened here? Another one that that's kind of stupid, but I kind of
This is like your criteria?
yeah. So I agree with both of those, but if it gets me mad at my friends who rap, like that's how I know. Like
I just hit a nigga in the head with a ooga booga wooga. That bitch suck my dick, it's all like ooga booga booga.
Can I give you an example? So let me pull up the song real quick. So I was listening to this the other day, right?
Wait, this is a friend?
No.
I was about to say.
No.
Yo, I wish you would.
No, I wasn't gonna call out a friend like that. No. No, this is so I was listening to this
Yeah,
song.
that would have been so tough if you played one of your friends who's trash at rap.
I should have played
iconic moment.
What's the boy's name? Big Boss or something like that. The boy that we had on that we listened to on the pod. Remember when we typed in the boss for Rick
Oh
Ross?
yeah. So el boss. That boy. I forgot about that. El boss.
Nah, so I was listening to the song. You ever heard? It's called "Timeless." Benny the Butcher, Lil Wayne, and Big Sean.
I don't know if I heard this.
So I was listening to this verse right here. I'm gonna switch it to Lil Wayne's verse. Alright.
This for hoes and fucking rich niggas.
So it's Lil Wayne's verse in this part, right?
Okay.
We gon' shine together.
I do this for my young.
He starts
More
rapping,
precious
so I'm
than
like,
the moon is to the
out of
sun.
my
I
head.
got more weapons than I'll ever need. I shoot you with each one. Talking cocaine out of Medellin. My whole straight out the magazine. You drowning in the fire while I'm snorkeling in the gasoline. Steady diet of heavy drugs. Roller cushion like Pirelli tires on Chevy trucks. But still look good, yeah, they got every eye on each one of us. What nigga, look here, I come catch your ass on career day. And in your career, I got pistols I just cleaned. I've been trying to get dirty with you. I got niggas on my team, they ain't trying to swap jerseys with you. I pop in that 30, hit you them shots from the 30 whistle. Watching movies with a bitch that wouldn't watch a commercial with you. I'm higher than everyone but almighty. I treat the white girl like a wifey, treat her like Aphrodite. Let a goddess satisfy me while I'm rolling a tidy. I chop the hands off the clock, that mean I'm timeless. Don't time me, I'm forever.
So I heard that, right? And my man's raps, and I'm like, yo, bro, what are you
Jerry
doing
Chestnut.
right now? I texted him, I was like, you need to be in the booth right now. Because I get mad at my friends when I hear a verse like that and I know they rap and they not in the booth working on their craft. Like,
They won't exist.
I know you never heard that verse. I'm glad I had to introduce you to something disgusting and something that you can now throw on when you're trying to feel like. But like, I got mad at my homie because I'm like, yo,
He said I watched movies with girls who wouldn't even watch a commercial with you.
he said I got
nuts.
people on my team that ain't trying to swap jerseys with you. Come on.
He said Aphrodite, half mighty, whatever he said.
Who cares? It was wild.
And Wayne does that a lot. He might have to have. He might.
Wayne is
If
good
I start
for that.
thinking about it, he might have a verse that might be on the John where I wish I was there. He's giving me a couple Goosebumps worthy verses.
Yeah.
I can't even front.
When I heard that, John, it was like one of those things that I was like, this is one of the toughest
Like
verses.
why? If you one of your corny friends,
Why are you
you like
not?
why rap?
But like,
All Dev's corny friend rappers.
and Dave's too.
I don't got no corny friend rappers.
All your friends rap good?
Tough.
Who's your friends that rap? That are tough?
Taz. Wait, why is this not working?
Because the board had
Taz,
this.
shout out to Taz the Lucky 13. He tough.
He tough? He up there with Wayne?
Is Wayne, Taz, Biggie, JC. All right, don't get it twisted.
I'm gonna throw up.
Who else?
Andre.
Coon Time. No, that's one of your friends.
Nah, but listen, like I get mad at my friends. Like that's See Noontime. He fixed it for us on the show. But that's my criteria. Like if I get mad at you,
shout out to Vaughn.
Yeah, shout out to Vaughn. That's one of my criteria. So I do get goosebumps sometimes when I listen to songs. I have said that to you before. I'll text you and I'll be like, yo, Dave, listen to this song. And I wish I was there when he made this song. Like we'll talk about that. And then also if I get mad at my rapper friends, that's how I know this verse is like excellent. So I had to just share that verse with you because that's kind of where I stood with it. That's part of my criteria. And you know what's interesting though, Dave, that now that you actually talk about that and you actually say that, we never did that here. I feel like we never talked about that in a debate. You feel me? Like we never had a debate of where it was like top 5 verses that we wish we were there for. Like we wish we were in the booth for. We wish we were like in the studio and they were playing it. Like how we react. What would be our our initial thoughts about it. So I think that's a good top 5. This week's top 5 verses in hip hop history that we wish we were in the booth or we were in the studio before when they were recording it.
You say like this.
Go ahead,
yo. Before I start, let me say this. Dev love white women. He just wanna eat them. Gonna splooge all on their face. Then he gonna beat them in the race. Taylor Swift charging $94K. For me, not today. Better get an ambulance, but not for me, for you. Cause he not cool. We were there, we were cool. We were going back to school.
Okay. Switch it up, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. Let's get it, David Swift.
You were here in my arms, and I open wide.
Okay.
You're there, paradise. Taylor Swift even sing that. That's Ellie Goulding. Yo, I just gave a whole different song to Taylor Swift.
Oh, snap.
And a reason for life. Love me like you do. Yeah, that's that song. That's my number 5. Love Me Like You Do by Ellie Goulding. I wish I was there for that.
Oh, snap.
Oh, that's funny.
Nah, but top 5. You worded better than me usually because that title was kind of long for me. What would you say? Top 5 what?
Top 5 verses that you wish you were there for.
Okay, top 5 verses that you wish you were there for. And we're going to stick to strictly hip-hop this week.
You wish you were in the studio for.
We're going to stick to strictly hip-hop this week. David, you won last week. You got the floor, my friend. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like you about to go first.
You want me to go first? All right. Dave, I gotta, right? I'm taking
this one this week. Let me get the 2 in a row to start off season 3 of the Cruise Control-y.
To show you I'm not playing.
Coming in at number 5?
Coming in at number 5 for me to show you I'm not playing.
Need you to
now,
pray for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to skip a little bit forward in the song because it's not 50 Cent's verse that I want you guys to listen to. You already know where I'm going with this one.
Right now, so don't push
Eminem's verse.
Keep thinking I'm pushing. These are my ideas. This is my sweat and tears. This is shit that I saw with my eyeballs, my ears. This is me who's gotta be what you see on TV, what you hear on CD. What appears easy. Man, these teeny boppers see me on these magazine covers and these beanies and these rags, living fantasies, frontin' like it's all fun and games. Till they shoot 'em up, bang, and you see your brains hang, and you see we ain't playing. Ain't saying we ain't laying down at night and ain't praying. I bully my way in this game, man. I'm done playing, man. I'm done saying that I'm done playing. I'ma start laying into these motherfucking cocksuckers. There's no way I'ma back down like a goddamn coward. I can't. How would I look as a man bowing to his knees like the mad cow disease? Let somebody lash out at me and not lash back out at him, please. Oh, whoa, yo, hold up. Oh no, not me, not Marshall. You wanna see Marshall? I'll show you Marshall. I try to show you art, but you just pick it apart. So I see I have to start showing you fucking old farts. A whole other side I wanted to not show you, so you know you're not dealing with some fucking marshmallow, little soft yellow punk pussy who's hard jello. Right now.
I was in the studio The studio, the walls would just have 10,000 puños in them because I'd just be throwing fists at the walls during that verse, bro. It'd be a puño central in that John, dude. You can't tell me that song just don't make me want to charge up, bro, when you hear that, John.
What is it about specifically that verse that would make you want to be there in the studio?
I think his voice change and then like the beat change. Like you could tell when that beat hits a little harder and you could hear his voice change and you're like, like, cause he already started off the John so like tough, like you already felt the pain and like the anger coming from him. And then when he turned it up a little bit more, I just would have been in the studio going crazy. I'm telling you, I would have been punching the wall. That was my instant reaction when I first heard that, John. I needed to sock something. It invoked the emotion of anger out of me, which only DMX can do in music. But Eminem captured that in this one verse. And I had to, man. I had to do it. I'm sorry.
I think what's crazy about M is he had 2 crazy verses on that same album, which is also kind of nuts when you think about it.
Like monumental, like astronomical verses on that album.
You got Def saying all these big words.
That's crazy. And I don't understand what you're saying, so I'm taking it as disrespect. Watch your mouth.
All right. That's number 5.
Coming in number 5 for me, Don't Push Me, 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, and Eminem. What you got, Dave, coming in at number 5?
All right, coming in at number 5 for me. I'm going to start off.
Hi, boy. Oh.
I'm going to start off with a little Cole.
Okay. I was thinking, okay.
Let's skip Wale.
Immediately skip Wale. He does this to Wale a lot, though. This is low-key my favorite J. Cole verse.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to fuck with me? Faded off the ground. Can't get enough of me. I don't play around.
This was gonna be like
type of luxury.
up there for
Bitches
me.
going down. Ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad. Turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a knife in your back. I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come rob you and tie you up to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap in all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen you watch when you first dropped, that shit was clouded. Which means you used to fugazi shit. Fake it till you make it type. I shoot through you crazy with hollow tips, no holler back, just how to rap. I got a black to make sure every dirty dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, bitch, I'm aiming at your starter cap. Run, nigga, run like a fucking black quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is different.
Stereotypical, but
coming air out the funeral. Have your homies right next to Roman numerals. IVs. It's the reason why nobody try me. Have a nigga screaming, Lord, why me? Cole did me grimy. He took it too far. He treat them bullets like they Siamese. Back to back, I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoot.
Let it finish, man.
No.
He said putting your...
We on YouTube now, so we can't go too far.
He said putting your groups in pine boxes. What's a pine box, Dave?
Yeah. Why me?
To go from why me to Siamese, like where your brain at for that? Like how you calculate it?
He said we took it too far. We treat the bullets like they Siamese. Back to back, I clap like that's a rap. No video shoots, just hoodies and boots. Putting your troops in pine boxes. Listen, the reason I love that verse is because one, Cole does a couple different flows within that verse, which is amazing. Mm-hmm. Two is like the metaphors are just at that right pace where it's like you can definitely understand it, and they're so like complex, but he's flowing. Mm-hmm. And third is just like he shows how much better he was than Wale in that moment. I love when a guy can show up to other people on the verse.
Oh, but no, you fixed it. I love when a guy can show up.
No, I love when like a ball shows up on the verse and definitely outclasses the other ball.
Yeah. You see,
so that's my number 5.
You see that from the greats.
Cole's verse on My Boy.
You see that from the greats.
Verses I wish I was in the booth when they happen.
Right.
That's my number 5.
So coming in at number 4 for me, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm talking pain rap, when I'm talking struggle rap,
Mm-hmm.
this is exactly what I mean. Is my music up? Is my mic up?
You up.
One of Philly's finest, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And when this verse come on right here, if you living in Philly, you will literally have the whole city on lock for however long this song is. But specifically this verse, I think it's a rite of passage to live in Philly and know this first verse right here. What We Do, Freeway, Beanie Siegel, Jay-Z.
Man, if I get rocked, this shit for my kids, nigga. That real shit.
Even though what we do is wrong,
We still hustle till the sun come up. Crack a 40 when the sun go down. It's a cold winter. Y'all niggas better bundle up. And I better be a hotter summer rapper onion just to rock it down. You hot now, listen up. Don't you know cops' sole purpose is to lock us down and throw away the key? But without this drug shit, your kids ain't got no way to eat, huh? We still try to keep mom smiling. Cause when the teeth stop showing and the stomach start growling, then the heat start blowing. If you from the hood, I know you feel me. If a sneak start leaning and the heat stop working, then my heat start working. I'ma rob me a person. Catch a nigga sleeping while he out in the open, and I'ma get him. We gotta raise our kids while we live and make $1 million off a record. But my niggas out of prison. Fuck a Benny or a Lexus. My boys in the squatter. Nigga talk reckless, then I hit him with the smithing. But I'm never snitching, I'm a rider. If my kid's hungry, snatch the dishes out your kitchen. I'll be wildin' till they pick me out of lineup.
This is not somebody's kitchen.
Just keep going.
We keep the nines tucked, chop dimes up, rap about it. Wild out, fuck niggas up, laugh about it. I'm not trying to visit the mall, but freeway move out till I sit with the Lord. Till I get my shit together, clean up my sins. Freeway got it in like 10 in the morning. And I can get it to you like 10 while you yawning, man. Still deliver the order, man. I ain't talking about chicken and gravy, man. I'm talking about bricks and yayo, halves and quarters, 4 and a halves and halves. You do the math, swing past and scoop up your daughter. She wanna roll with a thug that rap. You do the math, heat on blast till my stacks in order, man.
Man, let me get a free cold, never slacking, man. Sipping in the.
If I was in that booth right now, what's going on in my mind while I'm in that booth? Us a celebration. Like, if I'm in that booth, I know I'm calling my moms right now. I'm like, we making it out. I'll be like, Mom, Freeway just spit this verse. We making it out of Philly. I can guarantee you that. Just give me some time, but we making it, all right? That verse right there is like the perfect struggle verse, in my opinion. It's like you go through so many emotions of like what you go through and like being poor from not having anything working and how you got to go get it. Selling drugs, robbing people, snatching dishes out people's kitchen. Like it's just a perfect pain and struggle verse. Like I said, Dave, I know you was doing your own thing. Look, you know every word to that verse. From top to bottom, so do I. So does everybody else who lives in this town.
Yeah, iconic.
It's iconic.
So you wish you was there in the booth watching Freeway lay this down,
bro? What, you don't?
I mean, hey, this is your 5.
I'll be right.
I'm asking you.
What? You kidding me? And then to outdo Jay-Z and Beanie Siegel in their primes, even though Freeway was he was in his prime at this point too.
Some people might debate you on that.
What, that he outdid them?
I mean, for like Jay-Z stands, they might say Jay got the best verse on every song he's ever on.
I could feel you on that, but this is just take
and Beans' verse is iconic too. I mean, this is an iconic song. That's the thing about a song. That song is just so tough. Now, if you're saying you would just want to be there for the whole song, I'm definitely with that. I would have loved to been in a booth when it's Jay-Z, Freeway, and Beans rapping
at their prime.
That's tough.
Yeah. But that verse right there.
And if it was Taylor Swift, it would have been like, if my kids are hungry, snatch the dishes out of your kitchen.
Bricks of the orders, man. I ain't talking about chicken or gravy, man.
She wouldn't say I ain't.
What she would have said?
I am not.
I am not talking about chicken and gravy, man.
Man. She would still say man. There's only one way you can say man. There's no proper way to say man.
Oh man. All right, Dave. That's my number 4. What we do, specifically Freeway's verse and what we do. What you got coming in number 4, bro?
This is where we separate.
Oh, we separating already?
Yeah, my number 4. It comes right off the top.
Oh, it's like that.
It's right off the rippy grippy.
Let me hear that, John. You just gonna take my favorite artist? I don't
Ready for war, Joe? How you wanna blow they spot? I know these dirty cops that'll get us in if we murder some wild. Hop in your helmet, the punish is ready. Meet me and Vito's with noodles, we do this do while he's slurping spaghetti. Everybody kiss the fucking floor, Joe, we crack, fuck them all. If they move, noodle, shoot that fucking whore. Dead in the middle of little did we know that we riddle to middleman who didn't do diddly. It'll be a
quick 30 seconds. I think I might dig a hole in the ground. I just start burrowing through the ground.
I feel like if I was in the booth whenever it's happened, I'd have just went like this and just started sneaking up through the ceiling and just kept burrowing up to the heavens. Like if you can imagine my body just like I'd have just started floating up, cutting holes through each level of the building. Out the roof. And it just kept going up.
We would have did the opposite things.
And then I would have been flying through the sky like them banners that be behind the plane. That'd be like, call this number. This would have been my body.
And then what's crazy is that his second verse in this genre, like, is just as good or not even better. But you see, that's a prime time.
I definitely would have loved to have been in the booth because look, that right there is a display of rapping that's like, especially in that time. Like sometimes with these things, I like to put myself back in that time. So this is what? In the 90s, you know, late, like mid to late 90s, 96, 97-ish, whenever that was. And you just hear this fat bull just fry like that off the rip. So it's him and Fat Joe. They on this track together called Twins, right? That was Big Pun's first verse on Twins. And the song, the beat just started. It said, dun, 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 boom, dun. It just did the little intro. His first verse is that. His first words.
What do you do after that? Like if you Fat Joe?
I would have did what Fat Joe did, which was just give that regular mid verse you got. It'll be a cold day in hell before I'm taking out. Actually, no, Joe did all right. But Big Pun's was just so much better.
It was too much.
Coming in at number 4, Big Pun's first verse on Twins, and that's where we separate. What you got there?
Oh my God. Now I gotta switch things up, man. I didn't know we was throwing out like that in the beginning.
It's all haymaker work for me.
I didn't know we was throwing it.
It's the haymakers for me.
I didn't even know we was doing it like that, man. Come on, man. You put me in a kawinky dink over here, broski. Like, now I gotta figure something out. All right. I think I got it. Coming in number 3 for me. I'm going back to your number 5 artist.
Wow.
Young legend, right? True or false?
Young King.
He's got multiple verses that make you sit back.
He's a vet though at this point.
Right? He's got multiple verses that make you sit back and be like, what's going on here? Most recently. Fast forward, I got fast forward, everybody know.
Let's go. About time that I got my respect, it's the butcher nigga.
I hit that perfectly.
Yeah. Cold fucking world.
It might be just you two on the line.
Johnny P's Caddy, Benny the Butcher featuring J. Cole. J. Cole's second verse on this joint. Or his only verse.
I'm on 10, nigga. Now. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying, the real one's here, the young boy that walked with lions, around the outlines of chalk where the corpse is lying. Of course I'm trying to revive a sport that's dying, but the guns and the drug bars that y'all relying, got these nerves thinking that you niggas hard as iron, but that just mean I ain't as comfortable as y'all with lying, stretching the truth, no I never stress in the booth, they feel the pressure, me I feel like I just left a masseuse, effortless. How I'm skating on these records is proof. I put your favorite rapper neck in a noose, never letting them loose. Cold world, the heat a blast of your speaker. He the last of Mohicans, no weakness last in my sneakers. Nigga want me on the song, he gon' see the wrath of the reaper. I'm probably gon' go to hell if Jesus asked for a feature.
Why would he
I'm
say
higher
that?
than niggas that don't need a bag full of reefer. Some see the glass is empty, I see a glass full of ether. Collecting his bread and mass like he a Catholic preacher. Just to count a nigga cash, you might need a calculus teacher. Eureka, Einstein on the brink of the theory of relativity. Really no MC equal. Feel me, co-pin be lethal. Crip like an old MTV show. On God, the best rapper alive. Headshot, now go and ask the best rappers that died. They tell you he never lied, nigga. Yeah. Tenor talk.
Si, senor.
At the end of the verse, he tells you to go kill yourself and then talk to the best rappers who died. And and they gonna tell you that J. Cole didn't lie. That's crazy if he kills you and then he tells your dead body, go speak to Biggie and see what he has to say about this. And Biggie says J. Cole never lied, he is the best. Bro. Collecting his bread in mass like he's a Catholic preacher.
I mean, what you want me to say? I mean,
all I'm trying to say is I swung right back. You feel me? Like I'm not letting us separate like that. I'm throwing my haymakers out here as I can.
I mean, have I gotten a couple goosebumps from that verse? Possibly. There's a fair possibility that it happens. If you give me some water, I'll tell you what I really think about that verse.
That is nuts. That is one of my...
She was there when he recorded that.
Bro, what?
Nice.
What?
Nice.
Are you kidding me? I would have started a cyclone. I would have been spinning in circles so fast. I would have started a tornado in the studio.
And that's a Benny the Butcher track.
No, it's a J. Cole track.
No, that's...
It's a J. Cole track.
No, I think that's Benny. That was
it's
on
a
Benny's
J. Cole
album.
track now. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh. But like that's his album. That's his track.
Yikes.
He heard him lay that. What did he... You just... At that point, you just be like, what's the next song?
Yo, get off my album with this bullshit.
No, you just...
I'll be sick. I'll be like, what are you doing? This is
be like, yo, you got me on that one. Like you said, it's your song now.
Like, what's up with him, man? He's different, Dave. He is different.
That's a nice number 3. I can't
J. Cole coming in number 3 for me.
Cole is one of the best.
Johnny P's Caddy coming in number 3 for me.
All right, number 3 for me. I'm gonna dig in the crates a little bit on this one.
Okay. And
I am gonna have Eminem in my top 5 verses that I wish I was there for.
As you should.
And I'm gonna go with M's verse on an Obi Trice track.
Ooh.
I'm talking about We All Die One Day.
Not a lot of people know about this John too.
Let me go ahead and find his verse.
Not a lot of people know about this John too.
Too much venom, and if you roll with
whoa. Wind that back, bro.
So this is my number 3. Eminem, We All Die One Day. He's the 3rd verse on the track.
We all do die.
After Obi and Lloyd Banks and them.
we gon' bring it to anybody who want it. You want it, you gon' get it. Name them, we gon' hit them. Chew them up and spit them out. Too much venom, and if you roll with them, we gon' fuck you up with them. I got too much momentum moving in my direction to lose. My shoes will explode soon as you go to step in them. You know how we do it when we do how we do it when we come through. G-Unit D1-2 and Obi, we all move like assassins. Get mask and gloves, consider this as a warning. Disaster comes faster than you can react to it. Just ask Marks, but we lift his ass. Fuck your little bitch ass up. We are not killers. My vato will have you shot though. Drag little body on fuck like Kim Osario's little sorry ho ass. Go ass, be real. We burn source covers like fucking Cypress Hill did in the 90s when you was in diapers still. Shady records, you better believe the hype is real. This is no joke. I don't smoke, but I toke enough secondhand to make my fucking P.O. choke. I'm an OG, you're fucking with a G.I. Joe. B.I.B.I. no I vida loc. I'm a psycho. Mariah ain't got shit on me. When I retire, I'll be spitting baby food on people. It's Ancestral Ranch, huddled up next to it with Hello Kitty slippers on, humping her legs. You ever had your cat peeled back or your shit pushed in? I put my blade in you like a fucking pin cushion. Slice your ear clear off.
everybody.
You know when he said, "If you step in my shoes, I would have blew up." Like when the bomb noise went off, I would have blew up too. Boom. It would have been just me though. Everybody else would have been cool.
A poof of smoke. That's nuts.
Yo, wow. I never understood. Like there were some people. Like shout out to I remember this quote from when we first started the Cruise Control. We did our top 5 verses. I think we did something like that. But Yider, shout out to Yider, who listens in on the pod. He had said he's not a big fan of Eminem, so when we did our verse round, verse, he gave you the round because he said Eminem is not that good. He's not a fan of his. Like, listening to what I played earlier and then what you played now, like, there's stuff like that to me that I just can't fathom saying that. You know what I mean? Like, I get Eminem as an acquired taste maybe, but, like, lyrically just breaking bar down, bar for bar, word for word flow and all, like, come on, dude. You know what I mean?
The reason that I love that verse, it is, like, a lot of people might not know about it, but the reason I love it is because it's like vintage Eminem. That flow that he got is like it really can't be replicated, and he kind of perfected it. So it's an iconic sound, and his flow on that is just crazy. I mean, the lyricism obviously is there.
Wow,
it's like visually,
yeah.
You can envision what he's saying in your mind, and yeah, it's just another example of him frying. And that was like earlier on than, let's say, you know, the stuff he was doing with 50 or like as he got super mega big.
Yeah.
But that's just like iconic M. That's vintage M.
Yeah.
So that's why I like that verse. I wish I was there.
That's a good round.
That is.
J. Cole versus Eminem, those two verses, that's a good round. Coming in at number 2 for me though, Dave. Mm-hmm. And this is where we, my friend, separate. From here on out, from these two Johns, these are 2 knockout punches. So you get knocked out, and then you stand it back up in the first round, and I'll knock you out again. Coming in at number 2 for me. Mm-hmm. Another young legend himself. My favorite rapper out right now. Mm-hmm. You know where I'm going with this. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar featuring, or Pusha T featuring Kendrick Lamar.
Pusha T.
I could see it in you. I could see you automatically do it. You knew what was about to happen. Let me fast forward a little bit.
You wanna see a dead body? Instrumentals from my mama's Christmas party. Troubles on my mind. I still smell crime. My little brother crying. Smokers repeatedly buying my Sega Genesis. Either that or my auntie was stealing it. Hit the pipe and start filling it. Ooh, weed cut me some slack. Weed never did that. This was different. Jeez Louise, please help me relax. Quantum physics could never show you the world I was in when I was 10. Back when 9 ounces had got you 10. And 9 times out of 10, niggas don't pay attention. And when there's tension in the air, 9s come with extensions. My daddy turned a quarter piece to a 4.5. Took a L, started selling soap fiends, bubble bath. Broke his nails, misusing his pinky to treat his nose. Shirt buttoned open, taco meat laying on his gold. I said, Daddy, one day I'ma get you right with 36 zips. 1,000 grams of cocaine, then your name will be rich. Now you can rack it up or sell it soft as leather interior. Drop some ice cubes in it, depot her perimeters. He said, son, how come you think you be my connect? I said, Pops, your ass is washed up with all due respect. He said, well, nigga, then show me how it all makes sense. Go figure, motherfucker, every verse is a brick. Your son dope, nigga. Now reap what you sowed, nigga. Please reap what you sowed, nigga. I was born in 87, my granddaddy a legend. Now the same shit that y'all was smoking is my profession. Let's get it.
I'm not in Kansas anymore. Yo.
I just hit a nigga in the head with a ooga booga wooga. That bitch suck my dick, it's all like ooga booga booga.
There's a celebration in my head right now, Dave.
What? Go ahead, speak on it.
What does there need to be said, Dave?
Tell them why it's your number 2.
Coming in at number 2 for me, Nostalgia, N-O-S-E, Nostalgia. Pusha T featuring Kendrick Lamar. All right. Flawless from the start. Mm-hmm. I I get goosebumps off rip. Like, as he says, you want to see a dead body, and I'm like,
I hope so.
right? I never heard somebody say you want to see a dead body and then proceed to just kill the verse and then kill Pusha T, who was the first boy to rap on the song. Like, I've never seen. And then the 9-10, like let's just jump right into that. 9 times out of 10, people don't pay attention, but when there's tension in the air, 9s come with extensions.
I can feel the tension in the air.
Like, what's he thinking? I don't understand. Can somebody explain to me what happened? Who got him mad? Who did this to him? I don't get it. It was flawless. My body is a goosebump right now. Like, I just a little bump on the side of I don't even know how to react to that. I think I would after he was done that verse, I would stay like this in the booth for like 3 weeks afterwards, just like not moving. Everybody go home. The day turns to night, night turns to day, and I'll just be in the booth like this.
The janitor got to clean around you.
I'm just like crazy. When I first heard that John, it was the best verse instantly I ever heard in my life. At that moment, I was like, "There's nothing better than this." And then, of course, I heard other verses, but come on, iconic. Like, I don't know. I just don't know, David.
I like girls.
I like girls. Nostalgia. Pusha T featuring Kendrick Lamar.
All right.
Kendrick Lamar's verse on that song. There's not much needs to be said about it.
Coming in at number 2 for me, since you went with your favorite artist, I'll go with my favorite artist. So I'm gonna go with a Meth verse. Now this one, Dev, when we talk about this one, we always play about 15 to 20 seconds before, just so we could feel the juxtaposition.
Oh, I know what you.
Just so we could feel the juxtaposition out.
Diesel,
which I think adds to the level of spice with this one.
Yo. Oh, you going NYC everything? Because I feel that way about a few Meth verses.
Well, because he did just really flanked by RZA or something like that. But this verse is on the track called NYC Everything.
Isn't that the name of the album?
Which is RZA and Method Man. I think this was on like a compilation.
Was it?
Album, yeah.
Because I thought it was on RZA's album, but okay, never mind.
So here's RZA just rambling about incoherent topics. Let's listen to some of this.
One single cup fucks your whole LP up. You must be stupid, you liar. I'm the real buyer, live wire, hip-hop reviver. A suicide mission you're committing. Go against the Wu-Tang Henchmen, perfect precision.
So you see there, he's saying sophisticated things like, you must be stupid, you liar.
No, what made me laugh, I gotta tell people this quick story while this verse is going on. I remember one day I was talking to somebody about like Wu-Tang, and it was a young lady, and she had said that RZA was the best member in Wu-Tang. I was like, how could you say that? I was arguing with her, like Method Man. So I text Dave, and I was like, yo, Dave, some girl at my job, she was like, RZA's the best member of Wu-Tang. And the first thing Dave texted me back was, I bet she got a nose ring. And she did have a nose ring. I don't know why. She did have a nose ring. I don't know why you said.
And then she recorded this part.
Bobby, 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 digi.
Stuck to your ass like a Victoria's Secret wedgie. Hard and Medina to the.
Any rapper that uses wedgie in the verse, they're unserious about rap. So you listen to like a minute and a half of that, and then Meth come on.
Yeah,
after that with
I can't.
Now I see everything.
I can't deal with it.
So that's why I say when you listen to this verse, you gotta listen to some RZA ahead of time.
Yeah.
And then you listen to Meth coming like this.
Drink a Heineken as we go inside the mine again. Never minded men dropping Jim Candy shine again. Most definite. Let this be my last will and testament for the pessimist. Exercise for the exorcist. Johnny treacherous. Like 3, I'm supposed to be perpetuous. Decimate the poetry. Get everything that's close to me. The lecturist. Jonathan, king of the 7 seas. Battle with Leviathan, the Methodist. Poly to your deficit. Hit it up. If I can't live it up, somebody gotta give it up. John J. Blow him out the water. Dr. Bombay. Your bitch look like Strong J. Rubbing me the wrong way. burn one and saute, bringing you different ways of swordplay. They busting bullets over Broadway, deep cover. I'm like Larry when the fish burn, I burn rubber, cause I'm not an easy lover. 10 to midnight, butt naked with a knife. Ask my AI likes, I've been crazy all my life. Hard time, homicide, time fly, do or die. Crooked ass and crooked eyes, scripture from the dark side. Johnny 5, I reside in the killer beehive. Only the strong gon' survive. From the depths of the killer to the top and now born. Wildin' on Staten Island, be the poet John John. Can't forget Bobby, if I did I feel chip. Like my sandwich ain't a sandwich without Miracle Whip. From the depths of the killer to the top and now born. Wildin' on Staten Island, be the poet John John. Can't forget Digi, if I did I feel chip. Like my sandwich ain't a sandwich without Miracle Whip.
L.
Hey, yo, Jerry Chestnut.
That's my number 3.
L.
I wish I was there. Because I would have wanted to see RZA like.
Like, can I say another verse? Daffy Duckles.
Like, yo, you think I should change that vagina saliva line? Like,
yo. Yeah.
I shouldn't say Victoria's Secret wedgie.
Bro,
what should I say? MF just walked out. He walked out and walked out the building and everything. He didn't even listen back.
I can't even. Like, I don't even know what to say.
That's my number 3. I wish I was there, man, just to see Meth cook that up. Because that one, the reason I like that one, and that's my number 2, 1, Meth is my favorite artist. So he already be up there for me with some of those verses that he got. 2, that would have been so uncalled for. Like, that beat didn't call for it. The person he was rapping with didn't call for it. It's like you wasted an immaculate verse on that beat, which, whatever, it got a little bop to it, but it's not the best beat I ever heard.
Right.
I don't even know what RZA was thinking, even getting in the booth on that with that verse that he wrote. So for Meth to do that, I would have been over here eating a cheese stick or something like that, and then turned around like, what?
Say again.
Perked my ears all the way up. Dad, my ear would have just leaned back, like from my face right here. My ear would have curved around to the back of my head like this to make sure I'm hearing the whole thing.
Like a dog?
No, like literally my ear would have moved itself. It would have shifted. Dev, I would have had an ear right here, Dev, on the back of my skull. What? As soon as he said drink a Heineken, I would be like, what? 2 ears back here, no ears on the side of my head.
Why a Heineken? Explain to me.
That's my number 2, man.
Are we doing honorable mentions?
No.
Just straight through?
Straight through.
Oh,
because we've been potted for a minute now.
Oh, shit. All right.
What you got for me? Number 1.
Sheesh.
I think we already separated. I told you where we separated. But let's see if you can pick it up and totally redeem yourself for number 1.
So number 1 for me, I'm going through some issues right now. I already put. So when we did an episode 3, going way back, episode 3 of Cruise Control Podcast, we did our favorite verses of all time, and I had included Firewater by Big Pun, and I thought to myself, you know what, like, I don't want to do that again. I already included it. It's kind of like, you know, I already said it. So then I started thinking back, like, there's so many timeless verses from great artists. I'm thinking Biggie, Eminem.
Oh, so you're just doing honorable mentions right now?
No. I'm just thinking, but something led me here. Something led my heart here.
Sometimes it's best to follow your heart.
And I'm going with a legend, Dave. Some people call him 3 Stacks. Some people call him the GOAT. Some people call him the legend. I'm going to go with this one right here. Let me fast forward to his verse.
Wow. I would shoot and never know when. Styles will change. They say change is dangerous. As a king standing on the terrace, while his partner pointing up at the rifleman. Coward shooter never know when your life will end. Then live like there ain't no tomorrow. And if one come, then this the motto. Now put message in bottle. You go to the nearest beach and open your condo and walk to the place where the sea meets the land. Yeah, it's easier to run the street than walk in the sand. Hey, I'm talking young man, as if chalk in my hand. I will take y'all little ass to school. It's cool when the kids call me Sonny. The hood calls me Stacks. The bees call me Honey. Hollywood calls me back. Crack and I have a lot in common. We both come up in the 80s and we keep that bass pumping. That's a negative comparison, embarrassing. Unfortunate that if you come up fortunate, the street consider you lame. I thought the name of the game was to have a better life. I guess it ain't, what a shame. I don't slang, never slung, but I'm one with the slum that has a name well fitting. Plenty cheese getting, no wonder why they called it the trap. So watch your tail, and I'm not kidding. The rats and mice would give advice. They say you can paint and draw. Get out of here, go show them that we're more than slanging raw. That's when I broke into my big Rube impression, and I tried to enlighten, but that night I learned a lesson that the morals that you think you got go out the window when all the other kids are fresh and they got new Nintendo Wii's, and your child is down on her knees praying hard up to God for a Whopper with cheese. Do you B, hit the street hard with a flare, or do you A, go to school for heating and air? Dare make a honest living, but make a crooked killing, or do a bit of both until you're holding on a million? Brilliant, you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You put your left foot back in, and then you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey till you turn your life around. That's what it's all about. 3,000 out.
That was so not a lot of people know this, but that was me in the background doing the ad libs. I literally, that would have been my reaction to every verse.
Them ad libs are hilarious, yeah.
And it was me. I had to. I was in the booth and I was like, yeah. Oh yeah.
Man older head hand fry.
You going right now?
No. My bad.
Listen.
Fired off.
Royal Flush, Raekwon the Chef, Andre 3000, Big Boy. Came out with the song sometimes in the 2000s. This was when Outkast was like, they weren't a group anymore. They kind of did their own thing, but Big Boy and 3 Stacks always are good friends, so they always get music done together. Flawless verse from start to finish. I mean, I really can't understand why he would do this to them, because if this is like a 3-minute song and he rapped for how long right there? 1 minute and 30, 1 minute and 40. So it seems like he just let them get the first minute off. Y'all each get 30 seconds. Y'all get like 75 seconds each, and then I'm gonna just fry this joint from here on out. Nobody else gets to say anything. And he just went off. His flow, that was one of the better flows I've heard. His lyrics were crazy. Everything about it was just crazy. People could criticize the beat, and I could take that criticism. I can understand that. But we're talking verses here. He's a genius.
It's almost never wrong to go with Andre in any top 5, any hip hop related to.
He's got so many of these.
But that's an interesting choice at number 1. Probably more of a deeper cut than people may know.
Yeah, that's why I did it, because I want people to hear. I want you, if I lose this week, at least you heard something you never heard before. And this is a legendary artist, and this is a legendary verse right here.
Verse.
What you got coming in number 1? You might go. I feel like you're gonna go a little bit more iconic for the votes. You're probably gonna go a little bit more.
No, more iconic because of like this is our top 5 was things we would want to be in the booth for. So at my number 1,
is it the song?
I mean, we already separated, but this is where we separate even further. I'm going with Biggie.
This goes out to you. This goes out to you, and you, and you, and you. This goes out to you.
Yeah, this
goes out to you. This goes out to you, and you, and you. Your reign on the top was short like leprechauns as I crush so-called willies, thugs, and rapadons. Get in that ass quick fast like Ramadan. It's that rap phenomenon, Don Dada. Fuck Papa. You got to call me Francis MH. White intake like toast, toe iron. Was told in shootout, stay low and keep firing. Keep extra clips for extra shit. Who's next to flip on that cat with that grip on rap? The most shady, Frankie baby. Ain't no telling where I may be. May see me in DC at Howard Homecoming with my man Capone drumming fucking something. You should know my stilo. Went from 10 G's for blow to 30 G's a show to all G's with O's I never seen before. So Jesus, get off the notorious. Mean us, dust before I squeeze and bust. If the beef between us, we can settle it with the chrome and metal shit. I make it hot like a kettle get. You're delicate, you better get who sent you. You still pedal shit. I got more rides than great adventure. Biggie,
Oh, you're gonna do it.
it might be just kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa Don't
Can't argue.
no more. Kick in the door, waving.
There's no arguments. There's no arguments there. I would have been in the back like, oh yeah.
Coming in at number one for me is Biggie's first verse on Kick in the Door. The reason that I picked that as number one, Dev, you said I went for the votes. More people are probably going to recognize that verse than that Andre 3000 verse. But the reason I would have wanted to been there is because the whole composite.
Yeah.
That's DJ Premier and Biggie in the same
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that beat,
Yeah, of course.
that's a street banger. That's a joint you just play in the car. That's a joint you just play in the car, drive down the street on a nice day.
Yeah, you know you're gonna kill somebody if you play that.
That's just pure hip hop.
Yeah. Somebody's
That's
getting
pure
shot.
villainous hip hop. Like you in that studio with them,
If we
you witness an actual like the word hip hop is being written out on your heart right there.
Like I feel like you play that song, you have to shoot somebody. Like we
It's
gotta
not
go,
even about shooting.
We gotta go
Hip
shoot
hop is
somebody.
about love, peace, and breakdancing. You ever watch any of the hip hop documentaries? And all the old rappers be like,
it never started
hip hop
off
is
like
about
that.
street breakdancing
And graffiti.
the B-boys, the Puerto Ricans. They were trying
And subway surfing.
Africa Bombada. They always be trying to tell you like what
And somebody,
peace, love,
and
and
somebody
harmony.
always different started it. See, y'all think it started in New York.
Right.
It started in Africa.
It really started with DJ Razzmatazz. He used to rap after his nightly show. He called it rapping.
Then it came to rapping, then rap, then hip hop, and it just spiraled from there.
Man.
But
That's just pure,
I gotta
just
give it
pure
to you on
hip-hop.
that one.
Like,
Yeah.
that's a hip hop session that you wanted to be in the room for. I think if I was there when Biggie recorded that, I probably would have turned into the carpet and just let him walk all over me. Just so that he didn't get his feet dirty on a regular floor. Because that's a king, an icon of hip hop. I'd have flattened out and became the carpet.
How you let another person walk all over you? What is that?
That's Biggie. What I'm supposed to do?
That was a good top five.
Vote for me.
That was a great top five.
2 in a row.
I love that top five. That number one was great. The number one was great. I'd have to listen to that round again and see how I felt because that is a great Biggie verse. But ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the episode. Vote for us this week. As you could tell, Dave was really feeling himself this week. He really came with some heat. I came with that fire though. Y'all know how I do. My verses were not forgettable. My verses were on one. So if you're voting for us, you know what to do already. Follow us on the Instagram first off at DevFoo, at DaveCruz267.
I changed my name.
What is it?
At Splooge Master.
At Splooge Master. What's the numbers?
Just Splooge Master.
At Splooge. How you spell it?
S. Splooge Master.
At Splooge Master. At DevFoo. Follow the pod at Cruise_Control Pod. Follow us on Facebook, Dev Cruz, Dave Cruz, or just follow the Cruise Control fan page. And hey, you're watching on YouTube, right? Go ahead and hit that follow subscribe button right here.
I'm not doing that, Dev.
Go ahead and follow us right here at Cruise Control. But if you're listening on Spotify, our Cruise Control, it's you changed it, right? The YouTube page is you could just type in Cruise Control Pod for everybody who's listening in. Type in Cruise Control Pod on YouTube and you should find our YouTube page. Please follow us on YouTube as well and subscribe to us. Thank you guys for listening in. This was episode 71. Please don't forget to vote.
I wanna take things slow, put my mind in cruise control.